نحمده ونصلي ونسلم على رسول الكريم أما بعد فأعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم قال الله تبارك وتعالى في القرآن المجيد والفرقان الحميد ألا إن أولياء الله لا خوف عليهم ولا هم يحزنون. Allah's name I begin with, who is most compassionate and most merciful. It's a great honor for me to deliver a few words in the presence of such a great spiritual personality, Hazur Qibla Pir Aminu Hasan Shah Sahib. Tonight, the topic of my speech is Hazur Ziyal Ummat Rahmatullah Alayh and his great service to humanity and mankind. Pir Muhammad Karam Shah Sahib was a very famous saint of the Chishtiya order. He was a learned theologist, a commentator of the Holy Quran, and the biographer of the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him. He was a jurist, an educationist, and a justice of the Supreme Court of Pakistan. His family was highly honored due to knowledge and piety. His grandfather, Pir Amir Shah Sahib, known as Amir al-Salikin, was also a very famous Sufi of the Chishtiya order. His father, Pir Muhammad Shah Sahib, known as Ghazi Islam, was also a Sufi who took an active part in the Pakistan movement and jihad for the freedom of Kashmir. Pir Muhammad Karam Shah Sahib was born on July 1st, 1918 and 21st Ramadan, 1336 Hijri, in the famous town of Rashid, district Sargodha. After study of the Holy Quran, he got admission to Darul Ulum Muhammadiyah GHOSE primary school, which was established by his father in 1925. Later on, he got admission to Government High School Rashid, where he had finished matriculation in 1936. He learned Arabic and Persian grammar from Maulana Muhammad Qasim al-Koti and Maulana Abdul Hamid. In 1941, he got admission to Oriental College Lahore and got past the examination for Fazil Arabi. On the advice of Shaykh al-Islam, Hazrat Khaja Qamruddin Sialvi Rahmatullah Alayh, he had reached Muradabad, which is now situated in India, in 1932 for the study of Hadith from Maulana Sayyid Muhammad Naeemuddin Muradabadi. Though Maulana Sadrul Fazil Muradabadi was busy in struggle wholeheartedly for Pakistan, but he spared time to teach Hadith to Pir Muhammad Karam Shah Sahib, who completed Dawra Hadith in 1943 and got the study Fazila from Hazrat Diwan Sahib, Ali Rasul Sayyid Ajmeri. On this occasion, Maulana Muradabadi said, I am satisfied that today I have conveyed the trust of religious knowledge and Hadith to the most suitable person. Pir Muhammad Karam Shah Sahib was the disciple, yani Murid of Hazrat Khaja Qamruddin Sialvi Rahmatullah Alayh, under whose guidance he had completed spiritual training. He was granted Khilafat by Khaja Sialvi Rahmatullah Alayh and his father. He became Sajada Nashin of Darbari Aliya, Hazrat Amir al-Salikin, after the demise of his father in 1957. Thousands of people took oath, known as Bath at his hand, and repented of sinful life. Hazur Ziyal Ummat bestowed Khilafat to 7 personalities, including his eldest son, Pir Muhammad Aminu Hasan Shah Sahib. Hazur Ziyal Ummat Rahmatullah Alayh was not a traditional Pir or traditional Sajada Nashin, but rather he was a great scholar of Islam. He was the author of many books. He completed his first book, entitled Sunnat Khairul Anam, while being a student at Al-Azhar University. Though being a student of Sadr al-Fazil Muradabadi, he had completed his famous tafsir of the Holy Quran, entitled Ziya al-Quran into Urdu language, in 5 volumes in 19 years. He wrote a detailed biography on the Holy Prophet, peace be upon him, which was entitled Ziya al-Nabi in 7 volumes. His lectures and articles have been published under the title of Maqalat Ziya al-Ummat in 2 volumes, and speeches delivered by him to the prisoners of Sargodha jail have also been published by Gul Muhammad Fazi and Abri Karam. He also translated Wazaif of the Silsila Chishtiya and Dalailul Khairat into Urdu language. He started a monthly journal called Ziya Haram in 1970 and remained editor-in-chief of this He remained editor-in-chief of this journal for about 28 years. He remained editor-in-chief for this journal for about 28 years. This editorial was written by himself on the title SAEERAT Dil Bara, that was admired by all readers. Hazur Zia al-Ummat reorganized the institution of Darul Ulum Muhammadiyya GHOSE in 1957, which was established by his father in 1925. He brought revolutionary changes to a syllabi religious education. He thought it to be necessary to give modern education along with religious education to the ulama of this era. Hazur Zia al-Ummat rahmatullah alayhi was also part of the advisory board of Darul Mal al-Islami, which was worked for Islamic banking. Once there was a controversy on an issue amongst the members. All the members had presented their papers, but the issue could not be resolved. There was a consensus among the members to accept the opinion of B-side. Hazur Zia al-Ummat also rendered services as part of the Royal Halal Committee, and he remained chairman of this committee. Hazur Zia al-Ummat rahmatullah alayhi left this world on 9th of Zulhijjah 1418 and April 7th, 1998. May Allah, his funeral prayer was led by Hadar Khwaja Hamiduddin Sialvi, and his body was buried in the tomb of Amir al-Salikin at Beirashi. May Allah give us tawfiq to follow the teachings and path of Hazur Zia al-Ummat. And may Allah give us tawfiq to be loyal to his other son, Hazur Ibrahim Muhammad Amin al-Hasash al-Sahih. وَمَا عَلَيْنَا إِلَّا الْبَلَاغُ الْمُبِينُ.